And I watched I make a Google search. I didn't ChatGPT it. I Hasan Piker, and I clicked the news button.
Yeah.
And there is a lot. It looks like a coordinated outrage, like outsourced outrage machine.
Outrage campaign.
Yeah, because why they're talking about the Twitch streamer? I mean, he has following and so on. But imagine they would talk about, like, I don't know, PewDiePie or something like serious politicians.
They didn't even talk about PewDiePie like this when PewDiePie said the fucking N-word.
Yeah.
To anyone who remembers, it's the bridge, the PUBG bridge incident.
Yeah. Anyway, they're talking about a YouTuber, Twitch streamer, gamer. He has many names: Hasan Piker, hasanabi, Dr. Jihad. And they're criticizing him because he made he's campaigning with a senator, as a Senate candidate for Michigan. Normally, Michigan is not interesting, like it's not like New York City or so. But I thought, okay, we have to talk about it because normally serious politicians talk about that. Like, it's not like the Chronicle Online types of guys. And it started with that, with that video, like Abdul El-Sayed and Hasan Piker.
Oh yeah, I saw this one where they just work out.
Yeah.
$10 million in net worth in the United States of America, then there are people who can bench 225. Push! Push, 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 push!
Thanks, man.
Give me one.
1, 2, 3. I got it.
Come on, come on, come on!
315 for 1. 315, Habibi.
That was good. That was really good. That was very impressive. That was very impressive. Well, you gotta pull them up.
Yeah,
give the people what they want. Come on.
I mean,
come on.
I mean, it's not that kind of show, man. It's not that kind of show.
Come on.
I want them to want me for my policy, man.
You've been in the gym your whole life. I've been in the gym my whole life. There's never been a moment where I've seen someone put up weight and I've been like, F that guy.
Yeah.
That's not
the culture. That's not what we're going for.
That's what weak, insecure people do.
Yeah. Look, you just got to get all the way to the stretch. So like I started bench pressing, for example. Now I don't use a straight bar anymore. I have a cambered bar at home, so I can come even lower, right? Because that's where the stretch happens.
This is a good ad.
Yeah.
Good propaganda.
There you go. Nice.
Dr. Abdul El-Sayed.
Doctor.
Getting the lift in. Have to eat some kebabs. Excellent. There are more.
Yeah, that was in January. Like, Hasan talks to a lot of politicians who wants to talk to him.
Yes.
Depends on who are the politicians are. He makes also hardball interviews. Like, he's not like a host from Fox or CNN. Like, he have no problem to ask the hardball questions. And then after Cuba, like, they did a campaign against him because a lot of, like, for example, Eliza Slotkin, the former CIA person, Haley Stevens criticized El-Sayed's Aurelius with Hasan Piker from the Jewish Insider. Stevens said that.
I mean, Elisa Slotkin, she used to be CIA, so I wouldn't even trust her with anything.
I mean, only former CIA person I trust is John Kiriakou.
Also, I love how someone who's in the CIA is being like, choosing to campaign with someone who has a history of anti-Semitic rhetoric. Rather, the CIA does not even trust Israelis.
Yeah, John Kiriakou told us that.
Yes, the CIA does not even trust Israelis. The person who would much rather be anti-Semitic is you.
And like normally you don't talk about Hasan. This was the thing. Then McMorron slams El-Sayed for campaigning with Hasan Piker compared to Nick Fuentes. And I mean, it's a hard thing to get compared to a gay Mexican man-led neo-Nazi. But it's like a bullshit comparison. And there is like how bad he is. And Piker, who has a story of anti-Semitic and pro-Hamas.
The 9/11 line.
It
has to be here.
Yeah. Far left political streamer.
There it is. Who says things that are misogynistic and anti-Semitic and said that the United States deserved 9/11.
Shit, they're doing the make FOMO, and it's absurd. And I want to give you context to these people because you know maybe you are not into that politics right now. APEC tracker, Dr. Abdul El-Sayed,
Zero
from pro-Israel groups, not only APEC.
Yeah.
And the other, you know, you can see
Haley Stevens, 9 million
pegs in the like
independent expenditures, lobby donors, and McMoran, $75,000. Really?
I mean, yeah,
It's not even from a PAC, lobby donors.
yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Then yeah, and they're criticizing him for that. So I mean, these pictures gives you enough context to that candidate. Yeah. Like he's for healthcare for all. He's Bernie endorsed. Bernie endorsed him, and
he's not getting money from super PACs.
Yeah, like the others are like they're getting money, like, and they're criticizing him for campaigning with Hasan. Like, if this is a bad strategy, then let him lose.
Yeah,
but they know he could win in landslide. That's the reason. And they are both like, I think they will split the vote, the moderate vote.
They might. Are they in the same fucking
primary? Yeah. The thing is, there is a free head primary, like Abdul El-Sayed, McMoran, and Photostar. Like, so Slotkin? Interesting piece. Naya Slotkin is she's unfortunately a senator until 2030.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but like what was the other? Haley Stevens. Yeah.
Oh, Haley Stevens. True.
And like I don't know. Every time when Hasan campaigns with somebody who is like, I would say, Muslim, like Mamdani or Abdul El-Sayed, they bring up 9/11 and it's a bad idea and anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
And it looks very astroturfed outrage. I think it's a way to. It's not the fight against Hasan Piker. It's the fight against the left flank of the Democrats, and like the centrist Democrats know they have no motion. We have more motion than them. So like prove the nuclear, and they also asked Bernie Sanders about it and to show about Bernie Sanders. Also no, he was like this was back in April, like no bombs, like
April of last year.
Yeah, and he's critical of that, like I don't know, 800 years. Yeah. And they asked him about that. You know, what's your opinion about that? I think he will have a negative opinion about Hasan, but let him talk.
Senator Sanders, thank you so much for meeting with me. I think the lesson from 2024 is we're supposed to send Democrats anywhere and everywhere where they'll listen to us, and you will go to Joe Rogan. You'll talk to most people. I'm wondering what you think about this whole narrative around Hasan Piker and some Democrats just saying they're never going to go on his show.
Well, I've talked to Hasan, and I think he's doing in many respects a very good job. The bottom line is that we have got to communicate with people. It's fine to talk to everybody you know in your neighborhood. People agree with you on everything. But I've been on Joe Rogan's show, as you understand.
You got a lot of heat for that.
Of course I did. And I disagree with Joe Rogan on this or that issue. But the last that I heard, you can disagree with me, right?
I
it's what about America is supposed to be about.
Yeah.
But if you give me a civil discourse, we have an intelligent discussion, fine. Disagree with me on an issue or not. Period.
Senator.
Do you see how he's not glitching? Like McConnell?
Yeah, actually and works.
And he's not against Hasan? Yeah. Do you saw that? And then this, of course, is quote.
The American people are tired of women.
Like they trying to do to Abdul El-Sayed the thing that they did to Bernie in 2016 and 2020. And I mean, they're calling him anti-Semitic and he's endorsed by Bernie Sanders. I don't get it. This looks ridiculous.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, yeah, that's Slotkin.
Oh, that's Slotkin. 650K. Holy.
Oh, look at that.
This is Bernie. Yeah, that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's and I think that will backfire because
of course it will, 100%. They saw it didn't work with They did it twice now, didn't they? They did it once with Cuomo.
Yeah.
And the second time?
I'm not. I mean, everybody gets criticized when they go on Hasan.
Yeah. Did Kat Abu Ghazali get criticized for her interactions with Hasan? I think so.
Sure, but not on that level.
Yeah,
Because and she's Palestinian, but she don't look like you know.
She looks white.
Yeah,
she's
like,
white passing.
Even the name Kat, like I don't know. And she lost. I mean, yeah. But she's so young. She can run in 2 years again.
Yes.
Like
She doesn't have the problem of age, and also she lost by very little.
Yeah, and that's a good sign because the other sides have millions and billions of dollars, and she has just grassroots campaigning.
Yeah.
And she's still like second place. But yeah, it's Zatia also wrote an article about that. Mehdi Hasan, like the first Hasan that I know, because he brought me into the world of the
what
Palestine, Israel
geopolitics.
geopolitics.
Hasan?
Yeah, he does that like I don't know 25 years.
Yeah, okay, he's been doing it for very long. At which he worked for a TV channel, didn't he?
I American I know, but I forgot I don't know.
I don't know.
It was a liberal one, but you know, I forget that. But he was like, the fight against Hasan Piker is not against Hasan Piker, it's against the left.
Yeah.
And it's true. And I hope this guy wins. Like the primary election is in August, and the Senate race is election is in November. And that did a great thing. Again,
aren't the ones in November already the midterms or
midterms? Yeah, but you have to have your candidate ready.
Yeah.
I don't think that Republicans will win.
There is no way that they will win. They're doing everything bad.
They hate winning, yeah.
So I mean, there's still like 8 months, 7 months, until midterms. But from how it is looking right now, the Republicans are not standing a good chance.
I mean, they don't do even try to build consensus because they know they have a limited time.
Yeah.
And who's the people who are attacking Hasan are centrist Democrats, far right people, Zionists, like all kinds of Zionists.
Yeah.
And the people who are anti-Slopelubas and so on, but they do it for the drama, not for the policies. And then on the left, you don't have a lot of people. They have Hasan, and then you have
a couple of streamers, of influencers.
Yeah.
You have a couple of solid politicians, but that's it. There is not a lot.
Yeah.
The problem is that the Democrats still want to do their corporate bullshit.
Yeah.
Which just people are not a fan of. They do not like it anymore. They don't want it anymore. Which is also why they voted for Trump, because they were like, oh, he claims he's anti-establishment. He claims he's going to change everything. Like, the Democrats could win so easily.
Yeah, but then no APEC money, then no corporate money. I mean, it's good money.
Oh, no, then they would only get money from taxpayers. Oh, no.
They would only get money through their...
Oh no, they would only get like $100,000 from being a senator or congressman.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's so bad. They would be so poor.
And then
how could anyone do that to them?
Yeah, and after the career, no good job, of course.
Oh no. Oh, the government pension is not enough.
Yeah, of course. Like if you are making millions and multimillionaire, of course not.
Oh.
And I remember the time where they criticized Bernie Sanders for he's going on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a politician. You have to reach people like how.
I remember where they criticized him for writing a book and selling it.
Yeah. Oh, he's a millionaire.
Oh, he's a millionaire. Yeah, he wrote a fucking book and sold it enough to make $1 million.
And he sold him for $2 because
back in the day, because he's 10,000 years old.
Yeah. And and they called him racist back in 2016, misogynist. They called him everything, and it worked back then. And the centrist types think it will still work, and it doesn't work. You made just with that you made Abdul El-Sayed more popular.
Yeah, they're just.
Thank you for that.
The problem is that they can only make him more popular if they talk about it. It doesn't matter what angle they take. If they talk about it, they're only going to make him more popular.
Yeah, and the thing is, Republicans will not vote for Abdul El-Sayed. Like the racist types, they think Iran should the rapture will happen and so on. By the way, why these people don't go to the army and say, I want to be part of the rapture, send me to Iran? They're just talking, just talk.
Yeah, I don't understand either. I mean, you want the rapture to happen, then go and have a part in it.
They just want to be home and want to pray and make bad YouTube videos and TikTok videos.
Yeah, they just want to wake up one day and be lifted into heaven.
Yeah,
and that's it.
I mean, I say them all the time. You missed it. My grandma, grandma, got lifted into heaven last year. You missed it.
Yeah, you missed it.
You are in hell with us.
Yep.
So hypocrisy in the right wing, never heard of that before, and they have nothing. Like they have.
I mean, look, we're human. We'll be hypocritical either way. The only thing we can do is try our best to not be, like, actively try to not be hypocritical. But there is levels of it.
No, they're like, I want that, but it's only for me, not for you. Like, and the people are sick of tired of that. Like, they don't like before Trump. They don't like conservatives. Now a lot of people hate conservatives.
Yeah,
they are like, because of you, the prices are high, and
I cannot afford anything.
Yeah.
I have to work another job in a time where there are no jobs.
Yeah, and there was this convention I told about that, the CPAC or what the name was.
Yeah,
there were like one of the speakers was Nick Shirley. And
great. They can't even find a fucking speaker, and they take someone who can't even speak.
Yeah, and
amazing.
Yeah, your movement is dying when that guy is your speaker. Okay.
Yeah.
And next time maybe we will react to it. But thank you, centrist Democrats. Thank you, all the third way bullshit no motion people. I think they're both moderate candidates will take away their votes, and then Abdul El-Sayed will win. I hope that. Like,
I hope so too.
We will pray for that. But we could never have that impact like them, because they think Hasan Piker is a controversial figure, and for a lot of people, like in the Democratic Party, like being pro-Palestine, being for healthcare for all, it's not a controversial take.
For the politicians, it is, because their donors don't want that.
Yeah.
But for the people themselves, for the voters, it is not controversial at all. And also with Republican voters, it isn't controversial either.
Yeah.
But they just have different understandings of it, I guess, and how they want it to happen.
Despite all of the propaganda against these popular things, there is a majority there.
Yes.
And there is also a majority for, the problem, I think what the politicians have is it shifted so fast, like this pro-Palestine thing.
Yeah.
Like, 3 years is a long time for some people, but
for normal people it is a long time, but for politics it isn't.
Yeah,
that's the problem. You have people sitting in there who are above the age of 80, or above the age of 70, with very important roles in government, and you expect these people to quickly adjust to an evolving political climate. No, it's not possible, which is also why people who are at a certain age should not be allowed to have any political say. They can vote. Yeah. Okay, I'll give that to them. They can vote, but I would not let them be allowed to be president, mayor, governor, whatever the fuck. I wouldn't allow it.
No more Mitch McConnell.
Yes.
Glitch McConnell.
Yes. By that logic, we also wouldn't have Bernie Sanders anymore. But who the fuck cares?
You see, if he was like demented, if he was like Trump, McConnell, I would say, okay, bro, retire. You have a home, you have a pension. You but
you're going to spend your last days very good.
yeah, but he's his last term, and he is very sharp. Like he's not like Biden or Trump. And they told him like even in 2016 he's too old. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, in 2016 they told him he's too old, but then they turned around and voted for Trump twice.
And for Biden, who is also...
and for Biden, which is like insane. What do you mean? Bernie Sanders was too old.
Yeah, and
bullshit.
I mean, age is one part, but I mean, you are too young. But there was a time where Mitch McConnell didn't glitch all the time.
No, I know.
Now he's just
simpler times.
Yeah, now he's like in a wheelchair and can't even talk, or
it doesn't even say anything.
Just Mr. McConnell, you voted for that bill, and he's like, very rude, very rude.
Very rude of
him. But yeah, that was about the topics. Let us know what you want to talk about, because I searched the topics. I watched on the internet what have traction, what everybody talking about, and then we tried to make it interesting.
Yeah,
because normal politics are before Trump it was very boring.
Well, very boring. I mean,
yeah, I mean Biden, come on, he was like,
it did not have to be this much. You know, we could have also not had Trump and just had Epstein files released. You know, that would have been enough.
Yeah.
But now one of the most implicated persons in the Epstein files are the President of the United States.
Yeah, he's the main character. Then RFK is in the files.
Yes.
Lutnick, this guy.
It's an administration full of pedophiles.
Yeah.
It's great. Amazing.
Great. Yeah.
So cool.
I mean, I'm not sure if the Epstein files would release under Kamala Harris. I'm not sure. Because the Republicans
the Republicans kept blocking it over the years. This is not they tried to release the Epstein files years ago as well. Republicans kept blocking it. Also, a lot of the files were still confidential because
there was a trial going
on. There was a trial going on or an investigation going on. Under Kamala Harris, it's a great question.
You know, because the only people who pushed for the Epstein files was were the Republican Party. They leaned into it as a Democrat conspiracy, and then it turns out a lot of Epstein had contact to both parties and more to the Republicans parties. Like Trump is the main character in it. And the Dow is under 50, so we talk about that.
Yes, the Dow is under 50K, so we have the allowance of Pam Bondi.
Yeah.
Yeah, to talk about Epstein, because if the Dow is over 50K,
then
everything's fine, and we're not allowed to talk about Epstein.
Then pedophilia and human trafficking is fine. But
yes, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
When the Dow is over 50K, it doesn't exist.
But a lot of things happened, and guys, see you and have a great evening, afternoon. I don't know what.
Yes, have a great day.
Okay.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.